Welcome in Blue Collar Fantasy Football. Today we're talking quarterbacks.
Let's get it cracking, baby.
So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they added 2 quarterbacks this year. The headline of it all, well, we hope, maybe, is Russell Wilson.
Good luck.
You know, he wasn't as bad as everyone thinks he was.
No, they just didn't move the ball.
I think there was a lot of mixed. I don't know how to put it. It was a weird offense. It was super inefficient, but
it was inefficient enough for the defense to give up on him.
Yeah,
It's
true,
substantial.
But I mean, you look at his stats. Russell Wilson completed 66% of his passes, 3,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. So
it's better than you think it is.
It's better than you think it is. And to put it in context, let's compare his passing stats, just passing, to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, the MVP of the NFL last year, threw for 67%, 3,600 yards, so 600 yards more
yards,
24 touchdowns, 2 less than Russ, and 1 less pick.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Now, I'm not saying Russ should have been MVP.
Well, this isn't taking rushing yards into account.
Of course. There's more to the story.
As a passer.
I mean, and Lamar's not known for his passing prowess. And that's not what I'm trying to get at here. It's just Russ wasn't as bad as everyone projected him to be. Now, did he go out?
Was very not as good.
Yeah,
as everyone projected him to be, or the Broncos themselves.
And yeah, he didn't go out and win many games. There was a couple
because of him.
Yeah. What about that game in Buffalo? Didn't he seal the deal on that one? None that were memorable.
No, and that was the thing. It was just very lackluster.
Yeah,
there was a lot of hype. It was very mediocre.
Yeah, agreed. I would agree with that, and it's showing in the rankings.
Would you say?
Oh yeah,
would you say, since we're Steelers highlighting?
Yeah.
Would you say the weapons are better in Pittsburgh this year?
Yes.
Where?
So
do you think George Pickens is better than Courtland Sutton?
Yes.
Okay.
I do, and I think he actually has a tight end because Freiermuth, Dulcich got hurt. Game 2 of last year, if that?
Yeah,
he wasn't there. Running backs are better. A better situation, at least.
It's a better situation.
Yeah,
with Javonte.
Javonte had, he was trying to recover from the ACL. It's a tough comeback. We all know that. And
system change.
Yeah, and system-wise, I don't know what it's going to look like with Arthur Smith. That's going to be really weird. We saw what the Falcons were. Man, I hope that that's not what we see in Pittsburgh this year.
They're going to have to.
Well, hopefully.
They don't have a dominant wide receiver.
Right. It gives me a little bit of hope that Najee gets back in the passing game. And Jaylen Warren. Of course, Jaylen Warren. Because Bijan did see some passes last year.
Yeah.
Hopefully for Pittsburgh, it's a run-heavy offense. For fantasy, this offense is probably going to hurt some feelings. But, the Russ discount is real. His ECR right now is 28. And I think the other quarterback they added also factors into that because nobody wants to project a full season with Russ right now. In this situation, which we will go over here in just a second.
Well, no, because they're going to... How many games until they start doing a chant? In the stadium.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
They did it with Kenny.
Pittsburgh is always a win now situation. They don't miss the playoffs. They don't have a losing record. It's a win now place. Just out of curiosity, do you know off the top of your head what do you think Russ finished last year in fantasy?
16.
12.
Yeah. Better than you think.
Almost a top 10 quarterback. I mean,
well, it's a 12 team league.
Yeah, 12-team league. I mean, that's
kind of the standard, isn't it?
That's what you need.
So
that's what you need to win.
That would make him a QB1.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Right on the edge.
Well, that's because Anthony Richardson got hurt.
Well, yeah, there was a few. A lot of injuries.
Every quarterback got hurt.
Okay,
so if every quarterback gets hurt again,
yeah,
to the moon.
Yep, to the moon. So right now, Fantasy Pros is projecting him at 7 TDs, and that's 9 less than last year. If that projection is clearly based on him not playing a full season. There's no way that's projected to fill out a full season.
I also don't think he has as good of receiving options.
Oh, we just talked about it though.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I think Courtland Sutton's better than Pickens.
Okay.
I think that Judy is also a better, like, today wide receiver than Roman Wilson.
Possibly.
And I can't name
that's
a third.
TBD.
No, it's today.
Yeah, we got to find today. Out. Yeah.
And then I think that I can't name a third wide receiver.
I want to say it's like Calvin Austin or some rookie from last year.
Sounds right, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, I believe it is, but I don't think they signed anybody else.
Fryermuth.
And, I
guess Fryermuth would be that role.
Fryermuth is the big one. And the Jalen Warren Najee combo could help a little bit, but you're not going to notice much of that.
We had Melvin Gordon with Russ.
All right.
Moving on.
What are you talking about? But the big thing here also is Pittsburgh defense is better than Denver's. Do you have any argument with that?
I want to. Pittsburgh's defensive line's better.
Yeah, but they got Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, we had Justin Simmons, but we didn't re-sign for some reason.
Joey Porter Jr. I know.
Patrick Surtain.
Patrick Surtain.
Jewel.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Jewel.
All right.
Send that big old white boy from the
I will say
Allen on the defensive line.
Denver's defense actually showed out last year, though.
Until they gave up on the offense and they didn't show up ever again.
Yeah. Yep.
You literally watched it happen.
It was kind
of... That's the stuff Russ does to your team.
Yeah. So there is positives and negatives to this Pittsburgh situation. I think
it's exciting. I think it's very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch.
It's going to be
it's
a science experiment.
It is. And that better running game we hope with the Arthur Smith offense and Najee and Jalen Warren. Hopefully you see a little more run game and effective run game. I don't think Sean Payton drew that up very well last year, honestly. I think Javonte probably could have done more. But it could open holes in the passing game to get Pickens 60 yards down the field or something. You know what I mean?
I think my overall for the Steelers is that it's very cool for NFL.
It is.
It's not very cool for fantasy.
No, you're definitely taking a shot.
Yeah.
If you're taking one of these two quarterbacks. And
who's the other one?
The other Pittsburgh quarterback is Justin Fields. Crazy.
So cool for NFL.
It's so cool. He might return kicks, apparently.
I kind of hope he does.
I love that Jalen Warren said that because he might have spoken into reality.
Yeah.
So Justin Fields missed 4 games last year. I thought it was way more than that. It felt like way more than that.
It felt like a lot more than that.
I think there was a lot of times where he missed time in the game, but he was out there in those games.
But you also drafted him high.
Yeah, I think
to not miss games.
I don't have his ECR pulled up right now from last year, but definitely top 10, probably top 6.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I know in our family league, a 10 team, he went in the 6th round.
Yeah.
He went in the 6th round in a 10 team.
That's pretty.
for reference.
That's fair. That's a good deal, honestly, for what we expected. Now, let's go back to 2022. Justin Fields and another quarterback tied for the most sacked quarterbacks with 55 sacks.
That's crazy.
Any guess who that other quarterback was?
Wilson.
In 2022. It was Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I didn't even have stats. I just knew it.
I mean, I would love to see Justin Fields with a great offensive line. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see that in Pittsburgh, but they spent the whole draft in the trenches, I think. I know they got Roman Wilson.
They did.
But other than that, they want to improve this offensive line. They're tired of seeing their quarterback on the ground. So hopefully, because Pickett wasn't even running for his life last year, and that for young quarterbacks that doesn't help at all.
No, it's the killer.
It really is. So last year, he missed 4 games, missed some time during the games he did play. But he threw for 2,500 yards, 16 touchdowns, 9 picks. Not a great touchdown to interception ratio. Did have some boom games with
DJ Moore.
Thank you.
I was just about to say that he had DJ Moore.
Yeah, it was huge.
Okay. Let's recap.
Mm-hmm.
Is DJ Moore a better receiving option than
100%
George Pickens?
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's go back to Denver.
I just didn't know I was ordering you a jersey.
No.
I didn't know I was ordering you a Pickens jersey, bro.
I'm in on Pickens this year. I am. I
with who throwing the ball?
Whoever. He has some underlying metrics that are really juicy that are better than everyone expects. But we will go over that once we start breaking down some receivers and all the players.
Such a tease.
I love it, dude. But the big threat, back to Justin Fields. We're going to bring it back. His threat is with the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, he had 657 rushing yards, which is insane.
It's a shitload.
Especially considering he missed 4 games. He was injured half the year.
It's crazy.
It's 4 touchdowns, average 5.3 a carry. Put him in the backfield.
I remember.
In 2022, he really showed off his legs. 1,143 yards, 8 touchdowns, 8 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Put him in the backfield, and he averaged 7.1 a carry. Devin Achan?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what this Pittsburgh team turns into.
It's a science project year.
It is. And
I like it.
I really like it. It's going to be fun to watch.
I don't love it for fantasy, which is why we're here. Yeah. But just as like a science, like it feels like a science experiment.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
It will be cool because I mean that's the whole thing. Are they washed? Was it the system they were in? Is it Russell's age? Was it Justin Fields' system destroying them?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We're about to find out because I think if it is there, I think Tomlin will find it.
Question of the day. Do we see Justin Fields and Russell Wilson on the field at the same time at some point this year?
No.
No?
No.
I'm saying yes.
I'm saying no.
I'm saying there is one time minimum they will both be on the field at the same time. I think Tomlin's got something up his sleeve.
Oh, it's Arthur Smith.
And Arthur Smith.
It's Arthur Smith.
Thank you for proving my point.
Oh, we're going to start George Pickens and
end around to Jonnu Smith, Arthur Smith.
Yeah. Fields is going to catch a touchdown. When you're down by 6 points to win your week.
He might convert to wide receiver in this offense.
They got Cordell Patterson too. I was going to say the position's already full.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
It will be weird. That's all I got for you.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up there, but we really appreciate all the love and support. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And we'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Peace.